And welcome. My name is Aashifa and I am here with Leaderboard. I am super excited to be here. I'm wearing my favorite outfit, which is my fruity funky outfit, so it means we're going to have a lot of fun. I am the senior coffee trainer here at Well Grounded, and by here I mean physically here at headquarters. Well Grounded is a specialty training academy with a difference. We are based in London and we work with adults across London and support them into employment through the coffee industry. Now, some of you might recognize me, you might not. That's okay. I'm going to tell you where you might recognize me from the Barista League Battle of the Beans Season 3 project. It is currently up on YouTube. I have been given permission to plug work, so I'm going to plug it. If you haven't already seen it, then go ahead and check it out. It's super fun. I had the wonderful opportunity of project managing that, as well as co-hosting with the awesome Carolyn and working alongside Josh, Kimia, Marissa, and Addison. Today I'm really excited. You're going to hear me say that a lot, and I promise I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm just someone who's just easily excited. But today I'm really excited, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we are going to do a sensory exploration through cupping. The inspiration for today's video was Charles Spence, who is the head of cross-modal research at Oxford University, based in England. And you're probably wondering, well, a cupping, if you've gone to a cupping or a coffee tasting, is actually sensory exploration anyway. Because a cupping is a process of tasting coffee through very little variables, the human being the main variable, and critically analysing and thinking through the coffees. Now, you guys are at season 5 of Leaderboard, so if you've been an old Leaderboard player, then you know that the aim of the game is to critically analyse and assess the coffees in front of you. So we're going to do that, and we're going to apply a couple of topics that Charles Spence talks about in his videos and in his research. You might have heard of him because he wrote a book called Gastrophysics, and you might have used some of his research if you were competing at World Barista Champs. He is a pioneer in the crossing of neuroscience and psychology and how our senses all work together. Now, some of the concepts he talks about are sensory dominance, the superadditive, and the subadditive. I'm going to define those for you so you know what they are, and we're going along this journey together. Sensory dominance is when one sense overpowers another. The superadditive is when our senses work together, and the subadditive is the balance between our senses. Today we're going to apply these concepts to our cupping process. So our goal together is to explore these concepts by using some fun human tools. I'm going to talk you through them right now. We are going to use earplugs to block our sense of smell. Sorry? Our sense of smell? No! We're gonna use, so we God, I've done this to myself. We are going to use earplugs to block our sense of sound. Now, sound is a really important part of the cupping process. If you've gone to a cupping, as I've said, then you know that it encompasses so many parts of our senses, and you can hear all of those people making lots of different sounds with their mouth, but also the process of grinding coffee, the process of water touching the coffee, all of these different sounds that we pick up when we're there, we're going to eliminate. So by removing our sense of sound, and also then by removing our sense of sound, I was going to say sound again, by removing our sense of smell. Now, we know that when we remove our sense of smell, we also remove an element of our sense of taste. So we're going to see how that actually plays out with the cupping process. Now this, my friends, this is a super sexy look. This is swimming earplugs from my swimming days, so I'm excited to see my old friend again. But we're going to start with smell first, and we're going to see the impact that it has on the taste, and then we will move on to sound. Now, hope you're ready for this. This is what makes all the boys go crazy. So get ready for this amazing look. Oh, we know it's working because my voice has gone from low nasal to super high nasal. Wow. Look at me now, Mum. I look great on TV, virtual TV. Yes, super sexy. Anyway,
I'm getting ready to cup. My cups are cool. I'm not sure if you could understand what I'm saying. I definitely can't understand what I'm saying. So we're gonna have a lot of fun together. I'm just pushing this up because it turns out I have huge nostrils, which you know, doesn't surprise me. Enjoy being Pakistani. Anyway, time to cup. Oh, I felt that swallow. Okay, time to cup. Right, here we go. First cup. Oh, this is a bit tough because, oh god, I'm gonna put this back on again. Sorry. Put that back on again. Cool. Do the first cup again. Right. Oh, interesting. So, for anyone who has been sick, you have probably got a lot of your years of life without being sick. But for anyone who's been sick and has had a dear one or someone they really, you know, like and love, made them a cup of soup or a nice cup of tea, you will know from that experience that you can't actually taste very much. That's kind of like what's happening now. I feel like I've just had a cold and I can't actually taste very much that's happening inside my cups. Like, I can't pick up any of the flavor characteristics. I can't pick up any of the taste or the what's happening. I can pick up on some acidity, which is quite strange. And actually what's happening is that as I've removed my sense of sound, the vibration of the cupping is traveling up to my ears, and my ears are kind of popping or blocking. So I'm feeling that vibration. So I'm really excited to see what happens when I put in my earplugs, and I'm actually going to take this off because I can't breathe and I'm talking too fast. Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed that look. That is not going to happen again. But yeah, so removing the sense of smell meant that I couldn't taste anything. Now, like I said, probably not a shocker if you've experienced a cold and you've tried to do your job as a barista and you've realized, oh my god, I can't actually do my job as a barista because I can't really taste very much because your nose is blocked. But this is also something that Charles Spence says, is that that smell and taste are interlinked. Whenever we experience taste, we're also experiencing sound too. So this is the super additive when our senses work together. So by removing one of them, I actually think sensory dominance happened because my sense of sound took over and I felt like I was cupping super, super loud and I could feel the vibrations of the cupping happening across my ears. Now I'm excited to see what happens with my wonderful earplugs. Shout out to Emma Wallace for purchasing these for me for Christmas. Thank you, Emma. They have transformed my sleeping. You have to warm them up. So I'm gonna warm them up. Don't know why I whistled like that. Cool, I'm going to warm them up and plug them in. Now I wanted to do this on camera so you guys know that I'm not just faffing about. Okay, oh, I can feel my voice. What's really fun about these is sometimes I can hear my heartbeat, which I think is, oh, that's not quite molded yet. Anyway, right, let's see what happens. Oh, so I can hear my voice, I can't feel my voice, and I feel like my voice has gotten louder. Now you guys will obviously control that with your volume, but I feel like I'm being louder, I feel like I'm shouting. So I'm curious to see what happens when I'm tasting now. So I'm gonna start with the first cup again and we're gonna work our way down. Right. Whoa. Oh my god, okay. So obviously I will talk you through this because you guys are not here, physically here, and you're not inside my body as I'm doing this. But I am really getting the flavors of the cup now. I can't hear my sense of slurp, but I can feel my slurp on my tongue. And I can feel the vibration of it on my tongue. But I can't actually hear it very well. And as a result of that, I feel like I'm cupping louder to try and hear it. But what's actually happening is the flavor notes and the characteristics of the cup are coming through a lot more stronger and with a lot more intensity. Now, obviously this is compounded by the fact that I just had my sense of taste blocked off because I couldn't smell anything. So clearly my sense of taste is now heightened in comparison to that, but the characteristics of the cups are really coming through. Oh my God, that is like green apple. Whew. That is amazing. Now,
I wonder whether or not I would have been able to have picked that up as clearly and as definitively if my sense of sound was still there. Oh my god, honeycomb. Unreal. I'm gonna come back to this cup because this was a bit like a green apple chewing gum. You know those scented and flavored chewing gums that you get? I'm thinking of Chupa Chups or Hubba Bubba. Yeah, it's insanely like green apple. Now I'm curious to know whether or not actually when I have my sound, I can actually pick up on that. Now, granted, it would have been the third time that I would have cupped, but I want to try it out anyway, because just to remind you, our goal here together was to apply those concepts to our sense of taste and see what happens to them. And by removing my sense of sound, it felt like I was tasting with a lot more intensity. Now that might be down to the fact that I am removing another sense that is used when tasting. Surprisingly, your ears also play a part in tasting, which is something that we wouldn't have considered because we think our nose is very responsible, but it feels like my ears are also playing a part here. Interesting. Whoa. All right, so green apple did not come as strong at that time, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting the fact that, hey, I know that this is going to taste like green apple, so is it going to taste like green apple? But it didn't come through as strong. But I tell you what has come through as stronger, now I've had too much coffee, is the texture of the cup. Now, when I have blocked out my sense of sound, I could feel the vibration of the slurp, but I couldn't feel the texture of the cup as strongly. I could feel the flavor and I could taste the flavor and I could taste the characteristics of the cup, but I could not feel the body. When I put my sound back on, so I took myself off mute, I could taste the taste. I could taste the taste. I could experience the texture and I could experience the weight of the coffee on my tongue. That is insane to me. I have so many personal takeaways from this, and I would like all of you, if possible, to explore your sense of sound when you're tasting coffee, particularly when you're cupping coffee, because when you're slurping, obviously you're anticipating that a sound is going to happen, that you're going to make that noise of slurping, and you're going to see the impact that it will have. Sometimes we think that when we are able to slurp the loudest, we are also able to taste the best. But by removing my ability, or by limiting my ability to actually hear my slurp, I actually tasted a lot better. I'm still doing the slurping action, I'm still aerating, but by putting that on a muffled noise, by putting that on mute, I was able to pick up on characteristics and flavor notes a lot better. I don't know if we should all cup with earplugs now. This is really exciting for me. Now, obviously, I am a different variable to you. We all experience coffee and we all experience taste in different ways, but I'd like to encourage you to purchase some silicone earplugs if you can. I believe these aren't very expensive, so you should be able to find some. If not, don't worry. There are so many ways that you can block out your sense of sound by noise cancelling headphones, maybe, if you have them, or maybe by just putting some cones, like cups, over your ears so you can only hear the ringing or the vibration. And by cups, I literally mean like paper cups. But yeah, exploring your sense of sound and seeing how that impacts our taste. All of my takeaways are so self-reflective. I have so many self-reflective takeaways because I have not cupped like this before, and obviously our goal together was to apply those concepts to cupping and to see what that does for us. We've just been on this journey together. We have learned so much together, I feel, and I hope that you have taken away something from this video, like removing your sense of sound can actually heighten your sense of taste. How bizarre and how amazing. Before I conclude this video and send you on to the Leaderboard Season 5 journey, I just want to say thank you to a couple of people. Thank you so much to Angela for putting me forward for this opportunity. You are the best. For any vintage Leaderboard players, you will know that Angela has done a video called Intentional Tasting for Leaderboard, which is super exciting. I love intentionality and how it can play a part in our lives in everything that we do. A massive thank you to Grant from Leaderboard for being super patient with me as we've put together this fun video. And also a huge thank you to Aashifa Hussain from Minimum Coffee for ping-ponging some ideas with me and bringing this to life. Oma, I hope I have honored the idea that we came up with. You are a legend in every respect and manner. And last but not least, a massive thank you to the Battle of the Beans production crew and cast and team for supporting video version of Aashifa and helping me feel confident talking to a camera by myself in a training room with some cupping equipment. Best of luck to all of you playing season 5. I cannot wait to see how you get on, and I cannot wait to hear if you try this. If you do, reach out to me. I will let everyone know how you can, but I'm super excited to see what you do and how you get on. Best of luck and take care.